When Gough Whitlam decided to get together a group of celebrities for his campaign song It's Time, it was a first for Australia and revolutionary. If you're old enough, you still remember it to this day. That's the power of music. It can either make or break a political campaign, and no one has had a more contentious time with it than Donald Trump.
People start leaving his rallies early out of exhaustion and boredom.
She can't talk about that. People don't leave my rallies. We have the biggest rallies, the most incredible rallies.
God bless the United States of America, our great country. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
When it comes to a political campaign, moments matter. One slip of the tongue, one gotcha question can make or break a run for office. So too can a campaign anthem. With a saxophone solo in '92, in shades and in style, Bill Clinton shot to the top.
The American people have voted to make a new beginning.
Every doorstop, every press conference, every event matters.
Political scientist Professor Simon Jackman.
What American elections are about turning out your side of politics. And the last two presidential elections have been decided by less than 100,000 votes. You have the songs, you have the slogans. They are such a big factor of American politics.
Young man, there's no need to feel down. For presidential hopeful Donald Trump, it's YMCA by the Village People, despite the fact the Village People themselves have asked him not to use their music.
By this stage of the game, the crowd are expecting that song. That's often a high point of the Trump rally.
A fact the Trump team seem very aware of. This was the Republican National Convention in July. Adele, Aerosmith, The Beatles, Bruce Springsteen, Elton John, Guns N' Roses, Queen, Rihanna and the Rolling Stones have all distanced themselves from the former president. So too Celine Dion, claiming this use of My Heart Will Go On at a Trump rally in Montana was unauthorised.
Celine Dion does not endorse this or any similar use. And really, that song...
And the Foo Fighters, announcing this use of their song was unauthorised and vowing to donate further royalties to the Kamala Harris campaign.
Not surprised at all to see over time more and more artists try to distance themselves.
In Australian terms, Gough Whitlam was the first musical campaigner with It's Time. A tune that saw him elected in 1972. But sometimes songs aren't even needed. Sax-swinging Bill Clinton had Fleetwood Mac and Michael Jackson at his inauguration party. But it was this debate months earlier that set the wheels of victory in motion. His opponent, President George Bush Sr., made the fatal mistake of repeatedly looking at his watch, giving the impression he didn't want to be there. And come polling day, he got his wish.
Reinforcing what I think was already a dominant message and a dominant contrast between those two candidates. Clinton was a jump to the next generation.
Fast forward to 2008 and another generational leap to Barack Obama. He led for 8 years, signing off with Stevie Wonder. As he passed the baton to Hillary Clinton, who failed to gain traction against Donald Trump.
And they showed he didn't pay any federal income tax. So
that makes
if
me
he's
smart.
paid zero...
The brash businessman would take the Oval Office for one of the most tumultuous terms in history. In the end, the bullish approach that got him into the White House in 2016 failed him in 2020.
The radical left. Will you shut up, man? Listen, who is on your list, Joe? This
Who's
is
on your
so
list?
right.
Gentlemen, I think
this
we've
is
ended
so
this.
unprecedented.
There may have been more in that statement than just a response in the debate. It may have been a statement of exasperation of the fatigue the United States felt with respect to Donald Trump by the time of the 2020 election.
4 years later, Trump returned to the campaign trail in the most unimaginable way.
Take a look at what happened.
An assassination attempt that sucked all the oxygen out of Joe Biden's race. Now his replacement as Democratic nominee, Vice President Kamala Harris, has rocketed up in the polls, choosing Beyoncé as a backing track.
What Harris is trying to do right now is create the dynamic that this is like an Obama campaign. Time will tell if we land there, but everything they're doing right now is to try and re-engineer, get back to that gold star campaign, if you will, of Obama in 2008.
Trump versus Harris, the village people versus Queen Bee. And it's over to the American people to decide who'll lead best, or at the very least, who's sold themselves the best.